On Blues Radio International, Jesse and Audrey continuing our viral, antiviral world tour, and our next stop is Cleveland, Ohio, for our friend Kristine Jackson. Hi, Kristine.
Hi, hello.
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 It's great to be with you today, and we are very much interested in sharing your energized and beautiful music with the world. What would you like to start with today?
I'm going to play the Cigar Box. And I'm going to play an original song that I wrote several years ago about the devil, because that's always a good blues topic.
Yeah, start with the devil. We can work.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Downhill from here.
He's got the mean old hound, follows him everywhere. He's got the mean old hound that follows him everywhere. Yes, if you see them coming, you better just beware. 'Cause he's a low-down liar, it don't mean you're no good. Well, he's a low-down liar, he don't mean you're no good. And when he starts to rambling, you shut him down like you should. Now you may think he's clean, he look real nice with his wingtip shoes at that fancy price. I'm telling you now that it ain't no good. Best keep watch around your neighborhood, for his mean old hound follows him everywhere. Lord, if you see them coming, you better just beware. Looking real nice with his wingtip shoes at that fancy price. But I'm telling you now that it ain't no good. Best keep a watch around your neighborhood, for his mean old hound follows him everywhere. Yes, if you see them coming, you better just beware. He's got the mean old hound, follows him everywhere. He's got the mean old hound. Woo. All right.
Thank you.
Really
You're
nice.
welcome. Well, I'm certainly glad someone gifted you that cigar box down here in Florida, because that sounds awesome.
See, Florida's full of great people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, do you want to know the story behind it a little bit?
Of course.
So I was doing an outdoor gig, and in Florida, you know, there's several shows at some venues throughout the day. So the artist that was performing before me, his name is Steve Arvey.
Yes.
And he stood around and watched me play for a minute, and then he came up to me and said, "Have you ever played one of these?" And I was like, "No." And so he gave me this one and said, "You need to learn it, you know, make some videos, and, you know, we'll talk about it down the road." So thank you, Steve.
Yeah, thank you, Steve. That's what an incredible gift.
Super fun instrument.
So what have you been doing during this time? I know that during the lockdown, a lot of people have been, it's like either one extreme or the other. They've either felt like incredibly inspired by the situation and they want to, you know, express themselves artistically, and then other people have just like sat their instruments down or their writing implements down and just like not done anything. Where have you been during this time?
I think, you know, some days are worse than others as far as inspiration, motivation. But for the most part, I'm kind of an introvert, so I've really kind of enjoyed not having to leave and just digging in and practicing and, you know, listening, getting a chance to be online and listen to other people has been really inspiring too. So thank you for doing the interviews, because those are inspiring for people like myself.
Well, thank you for finding us, because, you know, what an amazing treasure you are. And I can't wait to hear what you're going to play next.
Right on. So I'm going to switch guitars. That'll take me a second.
Fantastic. Yeah, please do.
Yeah. Instrument switching is highly encouraged.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yeah, we have people that watch just for that.
Well, if that's the case, I should have lined them up. We got like 20 of them. No, I'm just kidding.
It's a subculture we've got, you know.
I'm putting my cigar box in front of the other video so you can see it. Okay.
Oh, very nice. Thank you.
Yeah, right. We're going to start an instrument switching channel next.
Yeah.
So I'm switching to a electric Supro standard guitar that I keep tuned a half step down.
It's beautiful.
This is one of my babies right here. Love this thing.
It's a pretty guitar.
Thank you.
And what are you tuning it to?
So I drop it a half step. So I'm an E flat.
Okay.
So one of the things that I worked on during this downtime is my voice, and really tried to study it and understand it better. So understand where my range is and rearrange keys to fit my voice rather than just singing a song in a certain key.
That's very creative.
So do you want me to play?
Absolutely.
Right.
Yes, ma'am.
This song's called Papa Justified. It's about falling in love with the blues. Now my first love didn't have much to say. In my first love didn't even have a name. Some say it's foolish now to carry on in such a way. But my first love has got me holding on in a selfish way. It wasn't the month of June, nor the 1st of May, when I first heard those sweet sounds that stole my soul away. They stole my soul away. And my first love has got me holding on in a selfish way. Papa justifies howling, speaking through the tubes, speaking his mind about them down home blues, preaching to the people now. There's something y'all just ain't doing right. When you sleep all day and play that devil's music all night. But my first love didn't have much to say. And my first love didn't even have a name. Some say it's foolish now to carry on in such a way. And my first love has got me holding on. My first love has got me holding on
in a selfish way. Talking about my first love, talking about the blues now. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So, did you find the blues or did the blues find you?
That's always the question, isn't it? But
It is. It's a good one, right?
yeah, I would say the blues found me way early, like as a kid, without getting too deep. I had trouble as a kid. I was abused. So I used to play the trumpet in elementary school, and I would go out in the backyard in the car and just play my trumpet by myself. And that was my first practice room. And so before I even knew what the blues was, I was feeling it and playing it. I used to play along to like Otis Redding records and B.B. King, and just that feeling of expression was what I was connected to.
You found the proper outlet.
Yes, and I'm grateful for it. Yeah.
So when did you pick up a guitar?
When I was about 20, 21, 22. Before that, I just played the trumpet in various blues bands around Cleveland.
Do you still play at all?
I do occasionally. Sometimes I'll work with a full band, and I will get the horn out and do some stuff. Yeah.
Oh, I bet that's fun.
Well, it's interesting because I'm not as good as I used to be, but it's still fun.
Yeah, I played flute in middle school and high school, but if I picked it up right now, I mean, that's one of those things you'll lose it if you don't use it. So
yeah, I've been pretty lucky. I haven't lost too much, but I mean, I can't play for a whole night. My lip is going.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, I just love playing guitar, so I don't really miss it.
Well, I love that you have your guitar playing is very strong, but your songs are soft with these big messages. So I think that's
thank you.
Very special. What else would you like to play?
Let's see. I have some ideas. I'll do this other one here. This one actually kind of came out of the COVID experience, stay-at-home order.
Okay.
I had started working on this tune, and I kind of just had a guitar riff and like a verse. Maybe I had two verses, and I was just playing it on Facebook one day, and a friend of mine from Florida reached out and said, I really like that song. I'm like, it's not really a song yet, So we got together on, internet, and we finished it. So, and actually this is like one of my first co-writes. So this is called Rolls Like Thunder.
All right. Perfect for Florida.
Rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. It rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. My love for you, baby, is steady on like rain. I'll shout it from the mountains to the valley below. I'll shout it from the mountain to the valley below. My love for you, baby, wow, was out of my control. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Baby, hold on tight, 'cause here we go again. No one has ever done what we can, and I wouldn't change it if I could, because it rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. It rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. My love for you, baby, wow, steady on like rain. Now it makes me crazy what you do to my soul. It makes me crazy, ooh, what you do to my soul. Like a blazing sunset, going down real slow. Ooh, baby, hold on tight, 'cause here we go again. No one has ever done what we can, and I wouldn't change it if I could, because it rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. It rolls like thunder, like a damn freight train. My love for you, baby, steady on like rain. My love for you, baby, wow, steady on like rain. Ooh,
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful.
Thank you.
Yes.
In listening to you, I don't know who the greatest vocal influence is, but you obviously have taken into your milieu here some of the greats, and you've come out with something very unique. Who are the people who influence you the most in terms of your vocal work?
I think if I had to nail it down, a ton of Mavis Staples, Aretha, but Otis Rush, B.B. King, early Buddy Guy, with a lot of that high, the falsetto.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. But yeah, it's just a mix, and then really just figuring out what my voice is and how I can use it.
Well, you've done a beautiful job with that, and the combination with the playing really creates an atmosphere. How is it playing that music in front of a noisy crowd, though? In this quiet setting that we've got here, we can really appreciate every little detail of what you're doing. But how is it when you're in a noisy environment?
I would say I'm being spoiled during this time because, it's so controlled, and it feels like being in a studio, with the isolated sounds but when I do this live, for the most part, I love it. I love feeding off the energy of people. So if they're into it, making noise, I don't care. Maybe they're not hearing everything they could hear because they're talking or into it, dancing, but it's all about the energy. I don't mind.
Now, I saw that you opened for Taj Mahal, and you've played a lot of important places with important people. How have they influenced you in your playing? I mean, when you're running into these people, you're actually getting to know them a bit on stage.
I think watching from the sidelines, like during their shows, like if I have an opening act and then I get to sit on the side and watch Buddy Guy or, the Taj Mahal, and watching their stage presence really helped me grow because I'm really kind of shy and kind of an introvert. So being a front person was it was scary, and it's still scary, but I'm getting used to it. And so watching them, their stage presence, the art of being an entertainer, those are the kinds of things that I would learn on the spot from those situations.
What can you play for us next? It sounds so good that I know our audience is enjoying this, and we want to have more of it to share with them.
So I'll do another original called Cried Without Tears.
locked up inside. The feelings you have for someone now who just can't be satisfied. Baby, I've cried. Oh, yes, I've cried without tears over you. I get so angry, child, at the life I lead. I can only think of the dirty way you've treated me and how I've tried. Oh, yes, I tried. Oh, I tried to get over you, to get over you, but still I cry. Oh, yes, I cry without tears over you. Alright, some days are easy, Dad. Some days are so rough. But when I have to see you, I know my poor heart's had enough. And how I tried. Oh, yes, I tried. Oh, I tried to get over you, but still I cry. Oh, yes, I cry without tears over you. Oh, yes, I cry. Oh, yes, I cry without tears over you.
Thank you.
I think we've all done that.
Right?
I mean, so much, especially like right now, but my whole life. That's I love that.
There's something you can relate to there. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I have an original tune called "Wishing Well." One of the first songs I ever wrote, and for me, it was about that time in the middle of the night where I did most of my writing. You know, I still do. It's about that calm place within my mind and my heart that allowed me to write or just kind of think and meditate. So I found that a few times when I played this song, you might feel it too. You can relate some things in what's going on right now into this song. So
Okay.
Would you like to hear that one?
Absolutely.
And it's not a straight up blues, but I believe everything I do is rooted in the blues. So you
Perfect.
can pick for yourself there.
That's perfect.
There is a place I call my wishing well, a place I've come to know so well. Peaceful dreams in the dead of night, scattered with the morning light, where I'll talk to Jesus and He'll calm my soul. There's a pause in my voice only He can know. So as the world pulls and tries to keep me down, I will stand by the water, lay my burdens down. I will stand by the water, lay my burdens down. Stand by the water, lay my burdens down. Now He hears my cries and He gives me rest. His words are armor upon my chest. Will I find redemption in the cool of night? Woe confirmed with the morning light. And now I'll talk to Jesus and he'll calm my soul. Well, I may grow weary and my heart grows cold. So as the world pulls and tries to keep me down, I will stand by the water, lay my burdens down. Yeah. I will stand by the water, lay my burdens down. Stand by the water, lay my burdens down. I will stand by the water, lay my burdens down. Stand by the water, lay my burdens down.
That's beautiful.
Thank
really
you.
Nice.
Thank
really
you.
Nice. You focus a lot on lyrics in a wonderful way. There are a lot of people who play this kind of music, and the lyrics are sort of in furtherance of getting to a solo or something like that. There's a lot of repetition, but there's a lot of songcraft, I hear. Who do you find influential in your writing?
Thank you for that. Again, I think just listening to so many different artists and like how it's structured, whether it's verse, chorus, you know, how the arrangement goes and what kind of story you can tell. Like Bob Dylan was a great storyteller, you know, so I try to make it a story instead of just, you know, there's nothing wrong with having fun songs, you know, like I just want to dance and have a good time. But for me, music is about getting an emotion across. So I think you combine lyrics with feel and you're going to get a better result, if that makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense, and it makes so much sense when we hear you play. Do you mind continuing?
Sure, we could do some more. Can I do a cover song?
You can do anything you'd like.
Yeah.
We're enjoying every minute of it here.
Well, thank you. There's a cover song I've been doing along the lines of New Perspective. This is an old Savoy Brown tune, and it just really hits home for me with what's going on right now. So I'm going to do that one. This one's called I'm Tired by Savoy Brown.
Well, I'm tired of being a fool. My mind is running from hot to cool, trying to conform to others' ideas and somebody else's rules. And the life I live ain't mine. I'm supposed to feel that's fine. I didn't make the world that I'm living in, and I ain't gonna toe the line. I'm tired of trying to be something I know ain't me. I'm tired of living up to what people expect me to be. You know some people are different now, ain't that a crying shame? Now wouldn't it be a real drag if we were all the same? And I'm not gonna try to please eyes that just don't see. If I can get myself together, then you'll have the blues, not me. I'm tired of trying to be something I know ain't me. I'm tired of living up to what people expect me to be. You know some people are different now, ain't that a crying shame? Now wouldn't it be a real drag if we were all the same? And I'm not gonna try to please eyes that just don't see. If I can get myself together, then you'll have the blues, not me. You'll have the blues, not me. You'll have the blues, not me. Well, I'm tired, T-I-D-E, tide.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
So
more than
there's
all
an
right.
old tune. I think it's off of B.B. King's Blues Summit album. I think Coco Taylor at the end. They're saying tired, but she says tide. T-I-D-E. So I think of that every time I do this song. So
It's a great tribute.
thank you.
So you play most of your own music. I've noticed you did one cover.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a massive undertaking, and we absolutely love your music.
Thank you.
Is there anything else that you would like to play for us today?
I'll do another kind of like I'll do one more bluesy original.
Sure. And what's this one called?
This is called Hammer Mill 5.
Lovely.
My dad used to work at a steel yard, and he would drive a train from station to station. And the different stations would be called like hammer mills, because that's where like the process of moving coal and steel would take shape at different stations. And I remember as a kid one time, he hurt himself real bad, but he kept going to work. And it just kind of stuck in my mind that he would go to work even though he was injured. And then you fast forward 15 years, and my younger cousin was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma. And I sat down in the middle of the night to work on this tune, and she kind of came to mind. And as it turned out, she passed away like at the same time I was working on this tune. So it's more of a metaphor about, your body is here, but how long can it be before he takes you home? So this is called Hammer Mill 5.
Thank you.
I've been riding these rails all night long. Feels like the night will never end. Hammer Mill 5 is just waiting for this train. No time for sorrow, no time for pain. Crying, Lord, can it take much longer? Till you take this poor body home. I've got a picture of my family hung tight to the wall. Keeps my spirits lifted, man, it helps me stand tall. Hammer Mill 5 is just waiting for this train. No time for sorrow, no time for pain. Crying, Lord, can it take much longer? Till you take this poor body home. Yes, Hammer Mill 5 is just waiting for this train. No time for sorrow, no time for pain. Crying, Lord, can it take much longer? Crying, Lord, can it take much longer? Till you take this poor body home. Till you take this poor body
Oh, thank you.
Kristine Jackson, thank you for joining us today from Cleveland. This has been breathtaking. You are such a great singer and songwriter, and I know the world is a lot happier now that we've had a chance to share your music.
Oh, thank you.
So we look forward to hoping that there will be a day soon you'll be back in Florida. Maybe even you'll make it over to the East Coast, and we'll get to see you in person.
Yes, I look forward to that.
Okay. Well, we love you. Take care.
Thank you.
And thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you for sharing so much with us today. It really does mean a lot, and your music is absolutely beautiful.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you so much for being such an amazing human being.
Thanks for letting me share.
There you go.
Sure.
Aw, well, we hope to see you soon.
Thank you.
All right.
Keep doing what you're doing because we appreciate it out here. Thank you.
Oh, no, we can't stop now.
Good.
We're in too deep.
Good.
Aw, we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Bye.
Kristine. Bye.
Bye. Mwah.